What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Diablo Research Institution. Appreciate you guys coming by. Like this damn video if you will. Subscribe to the page. And swat that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my channel members and patrons. May you have many wives. Links in the description below. And may your finances be blessed sevenfold. Those who support me on Patreon. They did it, didn't they? Yeah. It looks like there's going to be a level... It looks like there's going to be a level cap for Diablo 4. Yes, level 60 as opposed to 100. That's right, they're taking it back. They're taking it down a few notches. What the hell? I did not anticipate this, but I think I know why they're doing it. You see, when level 100 is the cap, and then they want to release an expansion and another expansion, it's just not the same feeling to go over 100. They sell us the Vessel of Hatred expansion, for example, and the level cap turns to 110. They realize they've made a mistake. Here's why they're doing it. Their philosophy for this game has changed entirely. Do you remember? Here's a fine example. A couple months before the release of Diablo 4, I was watching and keeping tabs on all the news from Blizzard and this, that, and the third. Do you remember how they were going on about how you weren't going to be able to respec easily at all? Do you remember that? And they said, yeah, you're going to be able to respec, but it's going to be very expensive. And the further along you come in your build, the harder and harder it's going to be to respec. So you sort of begin to solidify the build that you're making. They even said it would be to the point where, in most cases, you'd be better off just making a new character as opposed to respecing. Yeah. Wow. How far they've strayed from that, huh? Now the shit's like free to respec, isn't it? A couple 100,000 gold. Not much at all. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Hold on. At first glance, it's a bad thing. All right? They didn't know what the hell they're doing. And they're altering their design philosophy to quite an extent. Are you kidding me, dog? You're going to do that to us now? You're going to not only disable the whole, we have to work and work and work to respec, but you're going to make it widely available, you know? And it used to be a thing, I believe, in their philosophy that getting to 100 was going to take work. It was going to be a sort of crown of achievement. But that, of course, isn't the case either now, is it? God damn! I remember how it was somewhat difficult to get to those higher levels. Well, it took a little bit of time. It wasn't hard, but it just took a little bit of it took a little bit of time to climb that ladder. You know what I'm saying? When Diablo 4 was released. But what's interesting is now it's going to take like an hour to get max level. They're doing all this shit with the incense and the other thing, the potions, where they're going to have like 4 times the freaking effect. We're going to get to max level quick, okay? Now, my first question to you is, what do you think about that? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? They've changed their philosophy. It's no longer the case where we're solidifying a build, like how it was in the early days of Diablo 2. Now I remember guys were bitching about this. They're like, well, no, you have to be able to respec. Haven't you ever heard of the tokens that you get in Diablo 2? But those you had to work for a little bit. And in general, they're worth about a pull rune. All right? Not that everybody here knows what that's worth, but I mean, it took some time and effort. Okay? And part of me thought that was a good thing, to have to work for it. But let's talk about the leveling. It used to be a crown of achievement in Diablo 2 to get to the high 90s. I've been playing that game for 25 years, all right? Check out my Diablo 2 channel. It's bigger than this one. A lot more videos there. Research to be noted. But with that being said, the highest I've ever gotten in Diablo 2 in terms of level was either 93 or 94 with an Amazon, when the max level was 99, all right? And sometimes you'd see someone in game, 95, 96, and you'd be like, are you kidding me? Wow, this guy must have busted his ass to get there. You see what I'm saying? It was a crown of achievement. It was something of esteem. All right? Something to be respected. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Is that a problem? Let me know in the comments. We're going to be getting to level 60 in like an hour. Watch. So what they've done is they've turned it into Diablo 3. All right, that's what's going on here. Because initially they wanted to make it kind of like Diablo 2. Remember, that's what they were talking about? They'd reference Diablo 2. I mean, not even in the expansion. Isn't that how they're selling it to everybody? They're like, look, it's Mephisto. Look, it's the jungle and shit. You know what I mean? Look, it's Act 3 from Diablo 2. That's a lot of their selling point. And they were trying to make it more like that before. But now, they're like, we messed up. We have the Diablo 3 guys. Let's just ride that bandwagon. So let's make this like Diablo 3. So now they're turning it the other way. They're like, okay, what's Diablo 3 like? They're like, well, everything drops from the sky all the time. Well, there's no really, really rare items. We just give them everything. All at once, all the time. And they can find the same items with slightly higher specs. Sometimes. No runes, no super rare things. Everybody's going to be wearing the same shit. It's just the only difference is somebody's going to be doing slightly higher numbers than the other. And what is Diablo 3 like? Well, you can get to max level in about 1 hour. So let's make Diablo 4 like that too. Now here's what might shock you. Ice Boy? This one right here? After thinking about it for a minute, I'm not that bothered. They've already come this far, you know? Like, it was no longer a crown of achievement, something to be envied over to be level 100. They took that away, you know? Yeah, it took like 10 hours or something to get to 100. But everybody gets there who's willing to sit on their ass and play for a day. You know? Accumulatively. So with that being said, they took away that crown of achievement anyway. So really what was going on is it was just a pain in the ass. You're like, okay, I'm going to sit here and get to level 100 and then the game's going to start. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, why not just cut to the damn chase? Good. It's going to take an hour to get to 100. You know what? Why don't we just start at 100? No, I'm saying 100, but what I'm meaning is 60, because there's a rumor going around. Riker made a video on it, and it seems to have quite a bit of there seems to be some backing for this case that the max level on Vessel of Hatred upon release is going to be 60. And they're probably doing this with the idea, well, then we can release another expansion and that'll be 70. And then we'll release another expansion and that'll be 80. And then we'll release another expansion and that'll be 90. You see what I'm saying? So you can just keep selling you the expansions while making the numbers go up every time you buy it without exceeding 100. Because it's just boring after that, I guess. It's a better selling point. But you guys see what I'm saying? Why not just cut to the chase now? You know, when are they going to release the Diablo tokens so we can just pay for their fucking thing and start off at level 60 or something? You know what I mean? I hate to say it, but that's when the game starts anyway. Just like what Diablo 3 was like. You're like, now I just need to get to level 70. I think that's the max. In Reaper of Souls currently, isn't it? Isn't it 70? Yeah, they only had one expansion. Cray. Oh, I gotta go. I think my woman has awakened. One of my wives needs my assistance, all right? So I'm gonna get out of here. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Are you pleased with this whole max level being 60 in Diablo 4? Are you pleased with the fact that it's going to be quite easy to reach that? Or do you wish they would have gone the other way to where it's a crown of achievement? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace be with you.